Hey there friends, I'm A of A&T Consortium and we're back with another book review. Today we are reviewing The Last Olympian by Rick Riordan. This is the last book in the series of Percy Jackson, the main quintology. I read this because my friend and a couple other of my friends are obsessed with Percy Jackson, and growing up I didn't read this as a kid. I was definitely more of a Harry Potter kid. I loved being able to read this as an adult because I was able to read it with a fresh eye, if that makes sense. I think if I read this while alongside reading Harry Potter and the Animorphs and all that, I think it would have clouded a lot of my judgment. But I really love this conclusion to the original quintology. I'm super excited to read his senior year, the Chalice of the Gods, and then the Wrath of the Triple Goddess. I have those in our library. I just haven't read them yet. I am super excited. This is such a good series. I really appreciate the lore, not only how accurate the gods are portrayed. They're not perfect. They are very flawed, and I love that. Poseidon is not just this all-seeing dude who's all about making sure that everybody's safe and that his ocean is taken care of. He realizes that, you know, he has all of these children and he has flaws, and it's really good. It makes it more believable as a series. It was so good. It was a very heartbreaking read to get to the end of it and realize that the original quintology is done. But again, being able to read it as an adult, I have so many books I get to read from this incredible author. Not only is he an ally, but before he wrote Percy Jackson, he was a professor of Greek mythology, and I'm here for it. I love that. I love that so much. And I'm also excited to eventually read the Kane Chronicles, but we're not here to talk about the other books. We're just here to talk about The Last Olympian. In this book specifically, we learn that it is finally time not only for Percy to be turning 16, which is the great prophecy, he's also getting ready to fight Kronos and the rest of the, I call them defectors, other titans, the gods, lesser gods, other half-bloods that felt jilted by their godly parents, either not claiming them or not seeming to care enough about them. In this book, Percy is forced to do a lot of bouncing back and forth, not only protect himself, protect his loved ones, but also protect humanity as a whole, because of course typhus is coming across America and is actively trying to go destroy New York and the Empire State Building where Olympus is structured. I thought that this was a really intense book. If you had started reading it back when it originally came out, maybe you were 12 or 13, this is a very intense book for teenagers and tweens to be reading. Super action-packed, and it was absolutely incredible. And I do believe that there were some flaws, some answers that I didn't get in this series. That doesn't mean that I won't get them in Heroes of Olympus, in what they call the senior year adventures. There's always a chance that those answers will be given. But it was really good reading all of these sects coming together and being able to just work together. Even though I read all 5 of them this year, 2025, I really want to go back and I want to reread them all together. But I have so many books on my to-be-read pile. I think as far as story, it was like a 4.5 for me. Character development and lore was definitely a 5. I read a lot of reviews that talked about how Percy doesn't grow up and he doesn't change enough for them. I don't know. It just seems really silly to me. What are we reading 2 separate books? Again, describing loss and grief. It was absolutely incredible. I definitely recommend this book and recommend this series if you get the chance. That being said, we would love if you would subscribe to our socials. Like, subscribe, hit that bell that goes ding when we post stuff. Subscribe to our membership. We offer membership tiers starting at $5 where you can rent up to 5 books at a time from our private library. That $5 goes right back into purchasing new books to expand our collection, replace books that are destroyed through renting, be able to bring really cool things like our blind date bundles to others, and expand our love for knowledge. Right now we are trying to collect enough money to be able to purchase the first bundle of One Piece manga. It would really greatly help if you would consider donating, as well as joining the membership tier. Like I said, it helps us do that and purchase new books and, again, expand our manga selection. Like right now we have about 500 volumes available, and we'd love to have more available as well. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I look forward to giving you my next book review.